Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going over a recent report that Representative, or now former Representative, Doug Collins is considering a run in the Georgia Senate race in 2022 against Democrat Raphael Warnock. Now this is very, very important because in 2022, the Democrats now hold a 50-50 Senate majority, and if the Republicans want to take back the Senate, they're going to need to find places they can pick up seats. The most likely places that a lot of people will think of will be Georgia. Georgia is a state that has traditionally voted Republican for many, many years and only just recently flipped to Joe Biden and the Democrats in the Senate in 2020. So in 2022, the Republicans are looking to field some strong candidates to try to flip back the Senate, and Doug Collins is certainly one of the best candidates in Georgia, seeing as Doug Collins closely aligned himself with President Trump during the impeachment hearings about a year ago now. And this will be important because in Georgia, we saw David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler not be able to bring out the royal hardcore Trump vote that President Trump brought out on the election. President Trump still lost by about 0.2 percentage points. However, in the runoffs, that royal Trump vote was very, very much missing. And if Republicans are going to want to win Georgia, they need to have the suburban vote numbers that David Perdue got, while also winning the same amount of royal Trump vote that President Trump got. Doug Collins is a Republican who may not be able to do as well in the suburbs as, say, David Perdue, but will be able to get at least most of the Trump votes in the rural Trump areas. I also think that come 2022, since it will be a midterm election and not a special runoff election, turnout is expected to be higher. Now, for Republicans, that could be both a gift and a curse. If turnout's higher in midterms, typically that means there'll be more Republicans who turn out. However, 2018 was kind of an indicator for the first time that Democrats really turned out. So it is possible that in 2022, more Democrats turn out to vote, especially if Stacey Abrams is running for governor against Brian Kemp. And if Doug Collins does run for Senate, I think he's probably the straight Republican frontrunner at this time. I don't know if there'll be an open primary or how many candidates will run, but my expect will be that it'll be Doug Collins versus Raphael Warnock if Doug Collins does decide to run. The main question will be, as I've kind of alluded to, is has Georgia already fallen? Georgia was not expected to go Democrat for at least another 2 to 4 years, and that's if 2020 did not go well for President Trump. People assumed that going into the election, including myself, President Trump doing bad in Georgia is winning it by under 1%. I thought that President Trump would have had a very bad night if he barely won Georgia. The fact that President Trump lost Georgia and the Democrats flipped both Georgia Senate seats is not a very good sign for the future of Republicans trying to win in Georgia. The Republican Party in Georgia is kind of in a civil unrest type situation with the governor and the Secretary of State under intense scrutiny from President Trump and many of the more hardcore Trump supporters in Georgia. And they're going to need to coalesce around candidates who share the common goal of trying to defeat the Democrats. And I think of all the Republicans, Doug Collins is probably one of the best, to be quite honest, because he may be able to win some of the rural Georgia suburban vote, but also get the President Trump vote as well. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Just a quick one letting you know of a potential candidate in 2022 for Georgia. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel for future content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.